Hey guys, so this video I'm going to talk about those, those infamous sports drinks, those blue bright infamous sports drinks. Obviously you can get them, I've seen bright red and obviously the normal orange coloured. So I'm going to be talking about them, and are they a gimmick? Is it just there? So a lot of these sports drinks will say that it gives you energy, through doing sports activities, stuff like that. A lot of them will contain carbohydrates and electrolytes. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is electrolyte? So electrolyte is literally salt, and these salts are made up of potassium, sodium, magnesium and calcium, and they basically help carry electrical pulses from cell to cell and helps regulate the function of your heart and your muscles. Now, obviously, when it comes to, exercising and stuff like that, you will sweat. And obviously, what is in sweat? Salt is in sweat. So you're sweating quite a lot of salt out, and you're sweating a lot of the electrolytes out, and you end up being low on electrolytes. Now, what these drinks are supposed to do is obviously supposed to bring back your electrolytes back into your body. So basically what happens if you have, imbalance of electrolytes is you can get muscle aches, spasms, weakness in the muscles, headaches, the feeling of being very thirsty, heart palpitations, which I need to look into further with that actually, cramps, diarrhea, dizziness, fatigue, all this. Obviously, some of them are to the extreme and some of them not too extreme. So, does your every average Joe who does exercise need a sports drink? And the answer is no. The only people I would recommend taking sports drinks are people who do, if you're exercising for long periods of time, for example, if you're doing a marathon, or you're running for for like an hour, or you exercising for quite a few minutes, more than an hour, I'd recommend. Or if you're somebody who's doing high intense exercises, again, because you burning a lot more sweat, and obviously the longer you exercise, you're burning the sweat anyway. If you're someone who, who's just, just doing, sports day at school, or, just doing some sort of sports, like basketball or football or some, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Now, I'd recommend it for myself just because the exercise I do is quite intense. So, a quick sort of overall I'll do is around 40. I'm at the gym doing everything for like an hour and a half. 45 minutes of that I will be doing cardio, and the rest is all weights. So, that is quite, intense stuff that I am doing. So I'd recommend it for me. But if you're somebody who's, at the gym that's, say, just there just for an hour, you may be doing some cardio, some weight, but it's not so intense, then, not necessarily recommend it for you. But overall, sports drinks are more for sort of like, people who are doing like either long periods of exercise or very intense exercises, because other than that, also you can get your electrolytes from food, and there's certain foods that will have electrolytes. I know bananas do. I hate bananas, so that's off the topic for me. But if you Google, there's quite a few foods anyway that contain electrolytes. So you could you could have a food item straight after instead of having a sports drink if you want. And also in consideration as well, the sports drinks contain a lot of sugar as well. So, there's that to weigh up as well. But if you look as well, there's people online that have like recipes on how to make your own electrolyte drinks. So, you could follow one of them. But as I said, overall, sports drinks for the normal average bro, you don't necessarily need. So that's it for this video. So bye guys.